So our direction was keep it simple. Basically, we're not trying to use this to say, hey, we need a whole automated control system for the building. We want to understand what do we need to do to meet current code requirements, but keep it as simple as we can. So this would end up being a twofold process where we have to understand the scope of the engineering work to do and ultimately get a bid package together so that we can actually go out to bid on getting engineering handled.
It's going to be one of the pricier things we do
I was
this
going
year.
to say approximate cost
Yeah,
on
it
that.
definitely sounds
No idea.
expensive. So
It
the
just
end
sounds
result-
expensive. I love it.
Yeah, the end result of the engineering work then would at least give us a project range of what the cost would be based on what they're recommending doing.
So we'll have to have a motion to pay for the engineering portion.
Any estimate on that one?
No, we don't have that. We won't have that. They normally meet on a weekly basis, which is Monday coming up. And the following Friday, they felt that they could have a proposal back to us so we know what that would cost.
But they didn't give you a quote on what they were going to charge to do the proposal.
They don't know.
No, because they really needed to hear our input and understand what direction we wanted to go. Yeah.
And we're not gonna meet for a month now.
Yeah.
When does this all need to happen? I mean,
It
are
needs
we
to
in
happen-
dire
It
straits?
needs to happen during the summer, because just to back up a little bit, the A-handler is also responsible for not only supplying fresh air for the first floor, it's 6 classrooms plus a library, but also it's part of heating. So other than the baseboard heat, it's required pretty much from late October, early November, all the way through March. You
Let
know?
them freeze.
What he did say, though, is that the way it goes, we won't have it done in the summer. It won't. They can't physically have it done in the summertime.
It's no,
Between the
everyone's been-
proposal, the orders, you have to order everything. So it's going to be,
Yeah.
late year.
It's gonna have to be like a late fall.
Okay. Will we be able to get through this year with current system?
Well,
Or
well, ending the season, which fortunately, I think spring's like almost here, a little bit of a blip.
maybe?
Monday and Tuesday, and air come back up, but we just got our fingers crossed, basically. As far as fresh air, open windows as we need to, which we do in other parts of the school that don't have any fresh air outside air. And so,
But be aware that that motor, it's a motor,
yeah,
so my possibility is there that it may go.
yeah, could go at any time.
Good? So, yeah, that was one of the things that we also discussed. The roof update, we paid the first payment to the elementary school roof, Phase 3. So the
Okay.
initial payment's been made, and then the rest isn't due until July
Right.
First.
July 1st. So, and also there's a quote out for Damon House right now, because of the peel and paint and all that,
Siding.
lead abatement and all that. So vinyl siding, as well as doing the Trex decking on the porch and the steps to eliminate that rotten wood. So that's about it. Any
And then we
questions?
have the fire alarm panels.
Oh yeah, the fire alarm panels that we have in both schools are no longer supported. So we have to talk about replacing their proprietary system, which means when the fire alarm panels are no good, that means everything that connects into the fire alarm panels have to be replaced as well. So that's fun. Yeah, it's a lot.
So did
Stupid.
anybody play the lottery last Wednesday?
I know, huh? So yeah, that's another thing we're trying to deal with right now too, so.
So by the time we next meet, I hope to have at least 2 quotes on the fire alarm. Should have the Damon House, so we'll have a project estimate, and then the north end of the Golden Newt to do masonry work in the chimney, because we had bricks
Yeah,
falling.
that's
out
right
of
too,
that.
yep. So the chimney quote for the high school, so.
So, a bunch of updates. on
Yep.
that.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Thank you, Bob.
That's it, Bob.
Oh, we did repair the air compressor at Newt.
Yep.
Then we have you said we had an issue with a exhaust fan. at
Oh,
Old
that-
Newt.
For the
You
bathrooms,
gotta-
yeah.
do I have to bring that to
Oh,
the
that's
board?
right too, we have to, yeah. That was the, go ahead, just give them a brief rundown. Just brief what it was, its
Yeah, so
cost.
From the front of Old Newt, as you come in, the exhaust fan for all of the bathrooms, it's one unit, has failed. So we need to replace that, so that's another $2,500 subtracted from Nathan says we're at right now.
Yeah.
You still smiling? I don't think so.
Now everybody knows what we know, huh?
Everybody knows.
So you need a motion for the board for that job?
It's already, yeah, we do, right?
For what?
For the,
For
for
the
the,
fan.
for the exhaust fan?
With the
No.
fan? No.
No, we're all set because it's covered, right?
Okay.
Just
Okay.
got it on it.
Okay.
But what do you,
We-
think to do the engineering study?
What are we making a motion to? To
We don't
make it,
have
we
the
need a motion to get an estimate for their estimate? Because we were just, let's give an estimate, all of a sudden they give us a bill for 10 grand, we
I
can't.
know.
Well, I just heard, because of the scheduling, we won't meet for a month anyway, so that's the next, is that the next facilities team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will be,
Is it?
yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, so that's okay, so we wouldn't need a motion on that then, we'll have what the engineering
Then we'll
costs will
make a
be at the
motion.
next meeting.
So we'll make sure we get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good, yeah, right?
Yeah, I thought they said there was a fee to do the engineering costs, to write up the proposal.
He said that they would come back.
I thought I heard something about $3,000. Is that, am I wrong on that?
No, Doug asked that question,
It was in your,
He
reading your
didn't-
notes here.
He didn't give us a money amount.
Okay.
right? The only money amount that was mentioned by Doug, right?
No, I was reading 2,000, we were reading the wrong thing.
No, I had it.
Emails.
Right, I had asked, is it more than
Oh, okay.
$3,000?
Oh, okay.
That's what I-
So we'll have the proposal for
They
next
had it,
meeting.
And they said it would be. I
Okay,
didn't know what it would be until they did, until they looked at that.
All
okay.
right, thank you.
All right.
Any questions for Bob, anybody?
They pretty much said they had to do the investigation first, and then he'd come back with, 'cause it depends on where they can lift it
Yep.
up to.
Okay,
That's what he said.
Okay.
cool.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
You want some free wood?
Guess I can open.
So we can go back to, yeah, till 3 now, I guess.
Well, okay.
whatever we're gonna
The
do.
minutes
Yeah.
for public.
Back on
session,
track.
March 28th, 2018.
I make a motion to accept the public minutes of March 28th with the corrections that have been made. And Laura has a couple more.
I also have corrections, so I'll just email them to Sherry.
Yeah.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay.
I did have a question though, that
I had a question, something too, on which one it was. and-
page, the third page, oh, I gotta stop taking glasses off and putting the second pair on. Don't you be laughing at me, Paul. Underneath the superintendent's report, the third page in. You're laughing at me.
No,
Sorry.
he's just staring at you, kind of funny.
But, no,
Oh,
she
the
got
fire in the
wrong.
night
She got her
club?
personal draft.
How many pairs of glasses you have on?
I only have two
Just two
on, or
today?
maybe 1.5, I don't know, depending on which eye you're looking at. Something about, it was the teacher workshop with Chief Kraus and Officer
Stone.
Favorite.
Should know. Were you at that thing?
Yes, I was.
Did he
What's
also?
a fire in a nightclub?
Oh, it was,
You don't
it was a
know?
video that they showed, showing the nightclub in Rhode Island. and
Great
what
White was
happened.
playing and all the doors were chained so people couldn't.
Right.
And then
Okay.
they, there was a
Just
fire
showing
and then.
us the panic and how
Right.
people didn't know where the escape routes were, that you really need to go into a building knowing where they are.
Thank you, because I'm reading it going, and fire in a nightclub,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't have a nightclub in the basement of the elementary.
Okay.
Not yet, right?
Thank you.
Any more corrections?
Nope.
That was clarified, so.
Melissa?
Nothing.
Aye then.
Aye.
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 Okay,
Trying to
I'm
figure out
all
we should have second the fire in the nightclub.
Did you see it? You have the correct
Hey.
minutes?
March
Yeah.
28th,
Next
2018.
page, yeah, so next
Non-public.
pages.
I'll make a motion
Next page.
to accept March 28th non-public
So we should
with
take fire
the
on.
changes that have already been sent to Sherry.
Mhm.
And I have changes also.
You seconding it?
I second it.
Okay, go ahead. I have some corrections. On page 8, on the bottom, Paul, motion to accept the resignation
I
of somebody.
question that, the vote.
No vote?
Right, yeah, I got it questioned, so.
Also, thank you.
Yeah, so I will send that to her.
Okay, anybody else?
Nope.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
And then there was also there was another one that, she had Paul seconded twice,
Yeah, because I may have.
so, but I
made
questioned
some
that.
changes.
Felt very strongly about it.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
Was
I'll ask.
there,
one minute.
I thought there was a question about non-public for we're not getting it in the last packet for the last meeting, for the meeting prior to that, wasn't there?
Oh, you're right, she did mention that.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get
The
the previous
314.
non-publics,
Right.
right?
Didn't get the 14th yet?
Yeah, right,
It's not in this one either, right?
no.
Right. So we still need those.
So, okay, non-public.
Yeah.
Right. You're right, I
Some were
forgot
sealed,
about
but we need the ones that weren't sealed.
Well, we're on camera, you can ask her.
Sherry, please, send them. Oh, Kathy to send them. She's laughing right now.
She should be writing it down. Okay,
that. Did you get that?
okay. Any
giving
public
us thumbs
comments?
Are we down there already?
No.
Oh,
He's going
It's
back.
missing from the agenda, so.
oh, okay.
Nobody?
No,
Public.
Well, can I make a public comment?
No, you're on the board. Public's turn.
Where'd Larry go?
I know he
Didn't want to wait.
Okay, go ahead, now you can say something. How did you
I
get-
just wanted to let people know that this Saturday, there is a sale, plant sale at the Newt Greenhouse between 8 and 12. And somebody in the audience can attest to the fact that I got all dirty today digging up plants.
I'm so
Froze
glad
my
that
rear
they're
end
utilizing that greenhouse.
Pardon?
So glad they're utilizing that greenhouse.
So this
Yes, they are.
Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday, 8 to 12.
I'll be there.
What's it benefit?
The greenhouse.
Me,
The money goes
greenhouse,
back
yeah.
into the greenhouse?
yep.
There's
Yep.
a lot of little
Cool.
projects that need to be done over there.
And when I dropped my plants off today, it was amazing. Just the whole thing is just covered. Vegetables, flowers, all sorts of things.
You got
So-
watermelon?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there were a couple of watermelon plants.
I'm gonna
There
get
you
there
go, Doug.
early.
Good deal.
You better be there at 7:45.
No, what's the cost?
Watermelon?
Depending
All
on
different things
Yeah,
on what I've.
$2.
Out back in the
That's
building?
the thing that I saw.
Board members get a discount?
By the dirt
they
parking
charge
lot.
us double.
Okay, all set?
Yes, I just wanted to make sure, and I figured I could only do that during public because it's not really a committee.
That's all right, that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Earl, you're up.
So everyone knows Mr. John Shea is the new athletic director. He hit the ground running. He has an extensive background in both high school and college. And our baseball and softball teams are off to a great start. He's worked together in coordinating things with me, and we're looking at procedures. And we have many ideas, and he's had superb transition in a very short, in just a short time. Actually, the board approved him the last time that we met. So things are going along very well. As we talked about last time, we're doing the hours versus days. Oh, I did well for a little while.
Don't talk anymore.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep it quiet. But we'll have an end-of-year schedule at the next school board meeting, and the nomenclature is there. I explained it that when you have an early out or a late beginning, as long as you're in school for 3.5 hours, it counts for 5.5 hours. So that's a good thing. So we'll be looking.
Wish I worked at work.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be so
Amazing,
cool.
I worked for an hour.
Give me 3.
Anything else, Earl?
Thank you.
That's it?
I don't have a
He doesn't want to
voice
cough. I don't want him to cough on me, so he
Okay,
can't talk anymore.
Okay, financial?
Getting sick.
Stan.
You're up, Nate.
Come on, Nate, hot seat.
I'm ready.
Nate,
Peg,
yeah.
keep it brief.
I already asked her for questions.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you. And you know
thank
what?
you.
Yeah.
He did, and I thought rather
And
go
those are
through
the right there.
all of them.
Thank you.
This.
Can I point out that most of them she's already
Oh,
asked? them?
stop.
Every
Have
Only
you
once?
fixed them?
Only
Every
once?
time.
We want her to
Oh,
have-
thank you.
We
Have
want
you
you to have
fixed
a
them?
consent agenda when it comes to
I think one, yeah.
This is awesome. This
Yes,
is
I
awesome.
like this.
Yeah.
Well, he does reply to me, and I thought, rather than me going through line
She did ask this one
21,
before.
33,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
one?
The Power School one, we've asked that before.
Yes.
I can
Hundreds
test.
of times.
Oh, I've
I have it on
asked,
paper.
and I've asked
Okay.
a couple of them.
So we don't have
Status
to
of correction on this one. So anyway, at your leisure, or leisure, however you'd like to pronounce it.
Okay.
I like this.
We're all set
Yep.
on that one?
So, thank you, he got his stickers.
Monthly revenue report? Any questions?
No, we still have some coming in, that's a good thing.
Monthly grant report?
Have some coming in.
Okay, I guess we have more than one treasurer's report. Okay, I'm ready to motion to accept both of them.
I'll make a motion to accept both treasury reports.
I second.
Okay,
Aye.
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 aye. That takes care of that. So he won,
Yes.
Yes,
okay,
in the town too.
did he?
Yes, it was awesome.
Cash reconciliation?
Song.
Who's that? What? Oh, yeah.
We got
Yep.
more than one here.
Good.
Yeah, we got
Well,
two.
yeah, because they're 2 months.
Yeah, we got December and February. Where did,
No,
Jan-
January.
January.
No, it says statement date though, February 1st.
Yeah, but 2/1.
Oh, yeah.
And
you have to ignore
12/31.
that part.
Okay.
We didn't know that.
It was for 131.
Okay, all right, that helps.
When my bills come in home, I'm just gonna ignore those bills.
131 is the same
Ignore the
thing
date.
as 2/1.
Yeah,
2-1.
Yeah.
It's for January.
All right, thank you. Food service operating cost?
How are we doing with our food service? I love it, never mind, I don't even want to ask.
Okay, all set. Any questions on that,
No,
anybody?
we're good.
Okay.
Activity statement report?
Was the Nature's Classroom bill paid?
It's on here, right?
Yeah, it's up on the top, but
Yeah,
I just
but
didn't
it's
know
not.
if money's been
Does not
paid to
look
them
like
already.
anything.
When does that normally get paid, do you know, Nate?
I know they've made at least one payment.
Because they go next month.
Yeah, so they're caught up.
Okay.
Any more questions on that?
No, the Bethany York
Payments are due
trip,
Friday, I
honestly,
believe.
those two were the best,
Anderson's hilarious.
best adversaries. No.
I wanna go on that
advocates,
trip
Not
now.
adversaries.
What?
I wanna go on that trip.
So
That was
I-
awesome.
I'm going. Tammy's going.
Oh,
We'll
really?
report back to
Trust
you.
fund balance, yeah.
All right, page 54, Milton School Trust Fund balances.
Thank you, Nate, for this.
Gotta remember
Yeah, it's
that
good.
the money hasn't been put in for the end of this year yet. Is
Okay.
that right?
Yep.
Nate?
The deposit's correct. We won't, those won't be in until, the DOE stuff.
So we'll have enough money to meet our obligations?
I believe we will be, yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, this is page 55, our new schedule. I just want to vote to approve it because we're not going to need to meet.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I'll second.
Okay, all right.
Do we meet both in August
Really?
and
Because we have to
July?
meet on my birthday.
Yeah.
It's up to us when we get there.
Okay.
We don't
Yeah, no,
have to
we
do it.
have, so.
Okay, Melissa?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Aye.
okay. I think we might be almost there. No, we're not, okay.
This doesn't include the budget meetings though either,
No.
so.
Okay, school board business, SAU fund balance?
Nate's writing.
Yeah. The, audit's been done. I don't have the final paperwork from them, but I do have the final numbers. And, the SAU is giving back. It was 100 and,
I already had it in the email.
It's
Sorry.
on email.
Let me see.
here it is,
You got it? Okay.
$159,374.50.
What was the cents again?
Speaking of the devil,
I'm just talking about you, man.
Really?
Yeah.
But just to purge your
Bad
report,
thing.
that's all.
Bad or good?
It's bad.
All
I
good.
gotta go.
Bye.
What was the sense again?
Take it easy.
Say it all again.
$159,374.50.
If he was on the telephone, I would have asked, I would be on with that. Okay, just want to remind everybody, now it's on the computer, I mean, the camera. Second meeting in April is canceled, school vacation. Okay, you already voted on the,
Board meeting.
yeah, okay. Any old business?
Nope.
Moving on. Committee reports?
I did my part.
I do have a rec committee scheduled for next Wednesday.
Oh my God,
Right.
how about
FYI.
Awesome.
FYI.
Awesome.
So we'll be able to report next meeting.
So, all right.
Okay, budget committee. I did send an email out. You did not reply yet, Mr. Shoot. Anyway, Sean Perot is the new chairperson and he's being extremely proactive. He wants to get ahead of the game and has requested a meeting of you, me, Earl, and Doug next Friday at noon time.
Doug.
Doug. You know, the other Doug.
I guess you don't have to go. You're all good.
Okay, that is
Doug
it.
Junior?
You've drawn the line, you crossed the line. Okay, now,
All right. Nate, Earl, Peg, and Doug.
now the only question I have and the only thing that's bothering me, there's no way that our alternate can go because she was duly elected. I hate to nose in on her.
What?
I thought Laura was the alternate for budget.
Yeah, but he probably wants you there because you're the chair.
But you should-
Oh, yeah, no, he wanted the chair so we can just set up the schedule for next year and get started
Oh, I see what you're.
thinking about
Oh,
that. Okay, so, I'm sorry, no, I'm, no slight to you.
No.
No,
I'm
I'll
not.
do that to you.
No.
Anyway, okay, all right. Okay, I'll have to look at my calendar and answer.
I'd be at work, so no, I could not go.
You can now go.
And Earl's gonna buy us lunch.
That was
Yeah.
it. Okay, do you have anything else?
All right, that's taken care of. You can get back to me. Question, I unfortunately have accepted another long-term subbing position, so I emailed Jan today about the grant committee,
Yeah, you
moving
wanted
it
2
to
o'clock.
later so that I could come.
Yeah,
so-
we'll work it out.
Okay,
So when is it usually?
it's
So I'd actually like to
May,
start
it's the
attending.
second Friday, but
Third.
it's always 12 to
Third.
1.
Third.
It's the third Friday.
Third? Third, okay.
So third
Oh,
Friday.
God, I gotta say,
You're trying to move
I'm
the
on the
time.
committee too. You didn't email me?
Yes,
Well, because I just,
You were on
because
there.
Jan was the one who sent
Yeah,
out the
you-
original
you were
email,
on
so it was
there.
like, can we,
Yeah.
It got canceled anyways. I got another email from her saying it was canceled.
today, tomorrow, Thursday, Fridays, this
Yeah.
week's is, but then it's
Today, tomorrow,
rescheduled for
Thursday,
May.
Friday.
You know, a couple of days. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta get up and go to school tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So, that was it.
Okay.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, okay, public comments again? We're to the
Do
end.
you wanna bring up what you said to me?
There's just one, Doug.
1 minute, 1 minute. Oops. Go ahead.
So we
Yes?
Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay. Mary Ann Doan, president of the MEA, and I know we had an executive board meeting today, and we would like to start negotiations possibly in the summer, so we're not so crunched for time. So we'll let you know when we'll send you the letter of intent, but we wanted to just give a heads up if that's okay with the board, the 2 representatives and Mr. Sussman, to start. And I also spoke to Nate with the finance.
Is there any vacation
We could
time
start
scheduled?
earlier
Is that
than
right?
we have been, so that we're not so pressed for time.
Oh, doesn't affect us.
Nope.
We'll just have to, yeah, okay. The board members have any problem with it? I don't.
No.
As long as it doesn't interfere with anyone's vacation, I don't have an issue with it. But starting early is good.
Okay. So you're gonna want it at night, or during the
I'm
day?
not sure yet. We just briefly, but I wanted to see if, I wanted to let you know that that is what we're potentially thinking, to see if that is also in, you're also in agreement with it, so we can kind of go forward and start planning. So,
Sounds good. Somebody else? Proactive, I like proactivity.
Thank you. All right, any more?
I just had one.
Oh, go ahead, you can talk, yeah, okay, sorry.
You can talk.
Yeah, it's, people need to know why we don't start at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Now, I know you had something going on earlier, you've had it twice in a row. If I start the video, I gotta quickly shut it off because you people go in non-public, and if I start it back up again, it's gonna show 2 meetings, it's gonna be partial. I haven't figured out how to do it any other way, but I think people need to know because I wanna make sure that I'm here on time. I can't start the video until you people tell me I can.
yeah.
Yes, Bob is here on time, and he does a great job, so.
Yeah, well, when you put those non-public, I can't start the video.
Right.
And trouble is, they missed part of the first part of the meetings.
Yeah.
And,
Well, it kind of looks, probably we won't be doing that again for a while, I hope not.
well, I hope so too.
So we'll just, non-public.
We hope not.
That's what
And
I
if we
said.
do, we'll have it at the end.
Well, yeah, we'll change it.
Okay,
All right. So that's
that's it.
all right.
Good
Thanks,
point,
Bob.
Bob, thank you.
All right. All right. Okay, I need a motion to go into non-public under, oh, need a motion.
I motion to go to non-public.
I'll second.
Aye.
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 That'd be
Confuse me,
under
Mr.
RSA
Stanley,
91A,
that side, and start
3, 2, A, B, and C.
Doesn't take me too much to confuse me.
Aye.
You started there, now you start here, you know, I'm confused.
See, equal, gotta be equal, yeah.
He's gonna start with himself pretty soon and then